This is their plan, people. These are demons. Just like the Bible says, it's basically an intergalactic invasion into this space through people. I'm telling you, it's what all the ancients said, it's what they warned of, it's what we're dealing with. They're demons. They're frickin' interdimensional invaders, okay? I'll just say it, make fun of me all you want on CNN or wherever, but everyone already innately knows this. These people are not frickin' humans, okay?
Who would have thought my man Alex would get everything right out of all people? This is crazy! My man is spouting the same shit I've been saying for months. I honestly think the Kara organization are aliens, because how could this make sense anymore? But welcome back everyone, and it's time to go balls deep. This chapter was really good. I did enjoy all of the character development and plot progression we have received, but every time a Boruto chapter comes out, it's kind of like a bittersweet feeling, because it can't help but remind me of how inferior the anime is in comparison to everything. However, at least that means I'm complimenting the goddamn manga regarding how good it is. Let me know if you guys feel the same way in the comments section. Before we begin, this video was made possible with NordVPN. Sign up with the link below using code AnimeBallsDeep and you get 75% off and 1 month extra for free. NordVPN protects you online, kinda like a firewall or antivirus, and we do know you go on those dodgy websites, right? Who are we kidding? We all do. On top of all of that, you can try this risk-free because there is a 30-day money-back guarantee, so why not try it? Use code AnimeBallsDeep for 75% off. So the chapter starts with Delta's destroyed body on the ground and Naruto declaring once again he intentionally did not want to kill her and was actually thinking like a Hokage. Naruto wanted to interrogate Delta to learn more about Kara and gather intel. On top of that, it's kind of telling us that the pacifist within Naruto, where he does not kill his enemies, is still within his nature, right? However, in the meanwhile, we know what happens next.
キラークイーン第3の爆弾バイツァーダストヘブンズドアーすでに岸辺露伴キラークイーンはお前の瞳の中に入っている見えているのはそれだ What the fuck
Delta detonates herself, but before she explodes, her consciousness and mind is transferred into the Delta drone. This is part of the inorganic technology Kara has, and Amada the scientist has created it for her, it seems. Now, since I've told you before, yes, I am a fan of sci-fi and love alien movies, so the concept that Delta just used is very acceptable to me, and I don't see a problem with it. The scriptwriter of Boruto, Okio Kadachi, likely got inspired from the concept of a philosophical question in modern day today: could we upload our consciousness to a computer? Called transcendence, right? So this adds to the sci-fi element and gives me even more indication that Jigen, or some people from Kara, they must be aliens. This is technology that even Katasuke and Orochimaru have no idea on how it works, and is it possible. The concept of mind uploading, which Delta just used, is a hypothetical futuristic process of scanning the mental state of a particular brain and copying it to a computer. The computer then runs a simulation model of the brain's information processing such that it responds in essentially the same way as the original brain, and this would make it indistinguishable from the brain for all relevant purposes and experiencing having a actual conscious mind. She achieved consciousness. Now clearly this concept has inspired Delta's character design, because when she reactivates herself in the Kara hideout, she returns as normal in a perfect state as if nothing happened, and she also retains all her existing memories that were created fighting Naruto. It transferred to her new body. Kinda like a shadow clone jutsu, right? So basically the Delta drone is like her brain that can transfer her consciousness to her other bodies. Now obviously this means that there is a possibility that this technology is way too advanced for Earth, and at the moment is very sci-fi-esque, thus foreshadowing another clue that Kara is partly alien, which I can say I might grow to love. And if they do go down this path, I really hope they do extract the idea I stated last month, in which Jigen received a karma seal from childhood due to war with the Otsutsuki, and clearly he does not want to be taken over by the Otsutsuki, just like Boruto could be. Momoshiki is still haunting Boruto and is his vessel as stated in this chapter. So this obviously means, logically speaking, there must be someone doing the same thing to Jigen, making sense of the concept on why Jigen keeps saying he is running out of time. Top of all of this, we learn from Kashin Koji's dialogue that although Naruto's power is tremendous and impressive, it is still not enough to defeat Jigen. So Kashin Koji states that Boruto's Karma Seal and its secrets will be the answer in unlocking Jigen's weakness to defeat him. Now of course this one sentence alone caused Naruto dick riders to go in a frenzy and scream, "This is absolute bullshit! I don't like this! How is this even possible? That someone is stronger than Naruto! This does not make sense," right? Forgive me. But let me explain everything on how this could be logical, makes sense, and why I personally love it. So as a writer, creating a story that is compelling in an already established universe such as Naruto, it requires you to create new elements that have not been seen before by the existing characters to make the plot progress, and forcing the existing characters to learn the new rules and new powers being established. You need to create new lore that readers and characters have not seen so we don't get bored, and Karma is one of those things. Karma, which Boruto, Kawaki and Jigen have, is one of these story elements. Now again, this is proven with the fact that Naruto Stan said Delta putting up a fight and going all out against the Hokage being disrespectful to him. You know, it does not make sense. And why is Kashin Koji not joining the fight with Sage Mode to 2v1 Naruto, right? Now these are all of course valid questions which I had myself and I tried to answer them, but they also require patience for them to be answered, and the story is still unfolding. Give the show a chance, man. We as readers are just as ignorant as Naruto and Boruto on what abilities the enemy possess and what their true goal is. So me as a fan, with my critical thinking, I can create theories, and of course with my evidence I get proven correctly in the future. Thus my theories become fact and we all have a jolly good time. That's what makes all of this enjoyable in the first place. So when Kashin Koji says Naruto's power is not enough to defeat Jigen, clearly this means Kashin Koji's character has knowledge that we as readers do not have. Just like the fact that we were ignorant that Delta didn't really care to lose her body against Naruto because she has 3 different bodies at her base and she's more artificial than we thought. She could transfer her consciousness. So why wouldn't she be arrogant, which is in line with her character in the first place, because she knows she ain't gonna die anyway. It explains why she can be so reckless and did not care to be caught by the Hokage himself and risking the chance of dying, because Delta herself knew she wouldn't die. It does not matter, she needs to get the vessel that is Kawaki for Jigen because he is so important. So this chapter also answered the question on why Kashin Koji did not help Delta with this. So Koji, he's a member of Kara himself. Therefore, he knows Delta would not die anyway, so why would Kashin Koji reveal his presence to Naruto and the others? This would risk his own position as a double agent in Kara, as well as the fact that revealing to Naruto his powers and risk getting captured himself. The better choice for Koji, since he knows Delta's power and Kara's abilities, would be to stay in secret like he did. Therefore, since Koji is indeed a peculiar person, where we know he has his own intentions of wanting to defeat Jigen himself for some reason, as well as the fact that he might be a Konoha shinobi, Kashin Koji has intel on Jigen's powers and how they work. He probably has seen his time warp abilities and other things that put him on another level in terms of technique that Naruto would not be able to handle. It's not like we can say Kashin Koji does not know how to do power gauging or isn't capable himself. He defeated my man Fodorama within 20 seconds. So as a result, the writers saying Boruto is the answer with the Karma Seal, it makes sense because Boruto has gained the same abilities as Jigen and will be the key to defeating him. Boruto can absorb jutsu, for example. This is something Momoshiki possessed and it likely got passed down to Boruto, and Jigen has time abilities. So does this mean that every Otsutsuki passes on different powers to their vessels? Now this is a question that is up in the air at the moment. In addition, this is Boruto's story, fam. It's not Naruto's or Sasuke's. Boruto is the star of hope. Boruto has the prophecy. So how is that bad writing at all? I actually think it's brilliant and I like it a lot. I love the fact that Boruto has to save Naruto's life one day and become the person that saves the ninja world from destruction, because it is going to be a bittersweet story. I think life in itself is bittersweet, and I tend to love anime stories that portray this message to its viewers. So all in all, everyone just needs to be kind of patient and let the story unfold every month. Another point I want to make is from what I said last month. Since we know from this chapter that Jigen could possibly be more powerful than Naruto, and somehow Kara has intel on everybody. They know about who everyone is and what events unfolded when Momoshiki invaded. Now this makes my alien theory seem much more plausible than I thought. I don't know how this plot even makes sense anymore if Jigen is not an alien from another planet. Now I say this because obviously my first point is going to be about the inorganic technology that even Sasuke or Orochimaru cannot keep up with. And my second point is Jigen, he doesn't even look human anymore and has dimensional time powers similar to the Otsutsuki. Thirdly, the members of Kara clearly understand and have had the karma for some time because they all know that Jigen has it and how it works more than anyone else than the other Naruto old gen characters. They are shocked that Boruto has one too because it will be Jigen's weakness. The organization also knows of events of what happened with Momoshiki and recent events regarding Naruto and Sasuke in the past 8 years or so. Now we know for a fact that Jigen has been on Earth for around 8 years because he adopted Kawaki when he was a young boy and Kawaki is now 12 to 13 years old. However, Delta and the other members have also indicated that they are ignorant of the ninja culture and don't know about the system or what a Kage even is. Their history beyond 8 years seems limited. How is this even possible if they are human beings, that have been on Earth from the very beginning? This means that my theory that they landed on Earth with their technology due to escaping Otsutsuki is possible. I mean, are we not gonna question how they know what Otsutsuki already are? They seem to know that, oh yeah, Otsutsuki, they invade planets, man. This is because Jigen killed one already on another planet. We have been told Otsutsuki are galactic beings that invade many planets. It's not only Earth that they invade, they go to every freaking planet. They go there to absorb their chakra and their fruits. So Jigen's home planet must have been one of them, and since now he's been gathering intel and he wants to create his own home on Earth by maybe terraforming it or something along those lines. Another factor why I'm calling out Jigen to not be fully human is because how the hell would this make any sense at all that Kara were humans and have been on Earth the whole time? Where were they when Akatsuki were around? Where were they during the 4th war? Didn't they see Naruto vs Sasuke's final fight and how they can gauge their full power and how they're so ignorant? How can it be possible that random humans somehow became stronger than Naruto after 17 years of him becoming a literal godlike being after the 4th war? If this happens to be a case where they're human beings, I'm 100% gonna call out bullshit on this and I'm gonna be upset. Logically, if Jigen is a human and somehow killed another Otsutsuki that invaded Earth and no one knew about it somehow, I will call absolute bullshit. We have been told by Sasuke that Sasuke is researching the Otsutsuki this entire time and is a scout. So are we meant to believe that Jigen was on Earth the whole time, he killed one of these Otsutsuki, got the Karma Seal, and Sasuke or anyone else didn't even realize another Otsutsuki invaded the planet and blah 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 blah. This makes no sense if Jigen is a human being. So quote me on this in the future, this analysis will come true or I'm gonna be upset. Like, the only way I can think of this making sense of how he got inorganic technology was that it landed on the planet on a meteorite or something like that. Jigen found it and he became different with the help of the scientist Amado, right? But then that would not explain why he has the Karma Seal, because we have proven you need to kill an Otsutsuki to get one. Okay, lastly, the metaphor that most people might have missed regarding the vase and Kawaki's montage. So during the chapter, we see Kawaki training with Naruto to learn jutsu, and I love it. Two of my favorite characters with Kawaki getting the best sensei ever, and it explains how Kawaki gets so overpowered in the future scene against Boruto. The fixing of the vase is a metaphor, and when animated will be portrayed much better with music and creating a sense of atmosphere. Kawaki training with Naruto, a new kind adoptive father who can relate with his feelings in childhood, someone who is trying to heal him of his pain and suffering. Naruto even gave Kawaki a new arm and is being selfless for Kawaki, so he's feeling this ninshu. So Kawaki, being just like the vase, has been cracked, damaged and destroyed throughout his life by multiple people. Kawaki feels like the vase, in pieces and broken on the inside. Kawaki fixing the vase, and by him spending time with Naruto and Boruto, they represent the glue. They are him healing himself as a person piece by piece. However, of course, the manga is telling us that one piece is still missing. The water in which self-reflects Kawaki is poured into the vase and represents all the love he has received in the Naruto household, but the piece that is missing makes all of the positive things become a waste. So maybe this this is trying to say, Kawaki himself still feels incomplete. He still feels like there is an objective he needs to complete, and until that happens, he won't feel satisfied, just like the vase. Of course we know what that is. It's the mission to get rid of the karma that has sealed his fate. It's a destiny him and Boruto need to escape. Kawaki has the seal that has made him a puppet and on the path of destruction. You know, he's doing a great job of portraying the rivalry these two already have against each other and how it will change over time. And you know, Sarada looked nice. I'm gonna use that word. Overall, I honestly don't want this video to get too long because I can go in depth another 10 minutes. Maybe I'll do a live stream. However, I am uploading a new video tomorrow, so make sure to come back to the channel. Smash that like button to show me that you would want 25-minute analysis review videos, and follow me on Twitter or Instagram, and I'll see you guys next time.